Well, brothers and sisters, today is the video 41 in support of my disability ministry and foundation, hence Tom of Global Foundation. As disability activists, ministries, and foundation, we continue to spread and enlighten people about how they have to be cared about disability and all those important issues associated. As usual, Tom of Global continues spreading disability awareness program, as I've said. And first and foremost, we celebrated the World Braille Day at the University College of London on the 4th January 2020. This day is celebrated annually on the 4th of January, the birthday of the Braille inventor called Louis Braille. The day, or this day, recognizes the contribution of Louis Braille in helping blind and visually impaired people to read and write Braille, or to read and write with this Braille. Braille itself is a code used by the visually impaired worldwide. At the age of 3, while playing in his father's shop, Louis injured his eye on a sharp tool, and despite the best care available at that time, infection set in and soon spread to the other eye, leaving him completely blind. Louis Braille, in spite of his disability, continued in school and invented the system of reading and writing for use by the blind or the visually impaired people. His system virtually is unchanged to this day and is known worldwide as Braille. Our second activity was the Cervical Cancer Week on the 20th to 26th January. And this year, Tom of Global Foundation supported the Northern Care Alliance of an NHS group in their campaign to prevent cervical cancer. As you are aware, the Northern Care Alliance of the NHS group comprises of 2 NHS trusts, Salford Royal NHS Foundation Trust and the Permin Acute Hospital NHS Trust. Tom of Global, what we did was we helped in the campaign to inform people about cervical cancer, its signs, its symptoms, and highlighted how important it is for people to recognize this day, and also how people should see to prevent the spread of this particular disease, to help reduce the risk of its development and help people be care as to beware about how this disease is. The campaign is to also encourage people to share the information that is available locally and via, cancer charities, families, and friends, and therefore spread the word widely as possible to prevent this illness. From Tuesday to Thursday, which is the 21st to 23rd January 2020, there was a display at the Royal Oldham Hospital where information leaflets and cards available to people were given out. Today, as we are here on the 4th of February, we celebrate the World Cancer Day. And that is on the 4th of February. And as disability activists and campaigners, Tom of Global Foundation celebrates the day by helping the awareness of cancer, or bringing about the awareness of cancer, and to encourage its prevention, its detection, and the treatment. And also to significantly reduce the illness and death caused by cancer, and to rally the international community to end the injustice and the preventable suffering that we get from cancer. This day, Tomo Global targets misinformation. It raises awareness and reduces the stigma in line with the goals of the Union for International Cancer Control, UICC, in support of the goals of the World Cancer Declaration written in 2008. This week, we focus also on Children's Mental Health Week. And this takes place on the 3rd to the 9th February 2020. This week shines a spotlight on the importance of children and young people's mental health. Tomo Global entreats you all to help raise the awareness of the importance of supporting children and young people's mental health during this week. And also, parents and carers, we entreat you all to play an important role in the children's mental health. Children are our future, and they are a great asset and leadership. Brothers and sisters, we have tried to bring your attention to the Disability Awareness Week. We talked about the Cervical Cancer Prevention Week as to how to be aware of this particular area. We also talked about the World Cancer Day in February 4th, and we continued between the 3rd and the 9th on the Mental Health Week of Children, Children's Mental Week. The first emphasis was on the World Braille Day. Brothers and sisters, this is the work we can do as disability activists. We want to enhance people's understanding, enlighten people about the carelessness and the carefulness they are supposed to take when it comes to this area of understanding. Well, as disability activists, we try to make people aware and enhance people's understanding about what can be prevented when it comes to this area. We thank you very much. God richly bless you.